everybody, this is Dennis Talks About Stuff here at KDizzy. Few things. One, I know this isn't my normal setup. My room got rearranged and I'm gonna get a desk over here soon, so I'll be facing this wall again instead of this wall. Right now I'm recording on a barrow actually, so if this wobbles a little bit, I am sorry. There's nothing I can really do about it right now, but yeah. So this will have to do for now. Also, the other day, the Oxcast announced that they're publishing a book, and guess who pre-ordered it? This gal. I thought it'd be cool to pre-order because, like, not only would it be an awesome book because it's the Oxcast book, for crying out loud, but also it could. I saw that it had a few things in there that could help with the Ox theory. It's like inside information about Yoga Labs and predictions of Flux and stuff, and that sounds interesting to me. I am always up for that, so I got my parents to pre-order it. Thank you, Mom. And now I just have to wait till October to get it. Any moment now. And by any moment I mean a few months. But anyways, let's get to the video. So Flux Buddies 2.0. A lot of stuff has happened in it so far, with Landable Hector getting into it, and Kim now having a clone named Echo, or Specimen 5, whatever you like to call her. I like to call her Echo. All this great stuff's been happening, but we always know that there's gonna be more because, well, there's only been like about 80 episodes or so, and we still need to cover a lot. I mean, yes, we have seen a lot of things like Duncan being kidnapped, the making of most of Kim's clones, and we've seen the actual Specimen 5. But there are a few things that we haven't seen yet that I think would be really cool to see, and I hope we get to see them. A few things on the list I'm pretty sure we're going to see, but a few things, I don't know, it might not, I don't know, but it'd be interesting if they could. So let's get to it. 5 things that would be cool to see in Flux Buddies 2.0. Number 1. Now we've seen both Landable Hector, of course, and we've seen Echo, but what we haven't seen is those two working together, and that's number 5 on this list. Echo and Landable Hector working together. We know what they're like separate from each other and stuff. You know, Landable's a bit menacing and stuff, trying to act smart, and he is kind of smart because he's an evil genius. And Echo, who is very flirty and trying to get in Duncan's pants for some reason. I don't know why, but basically, like Kim said, but we don't know how these two actually interact with each other, what they're like around each other. And that's what I want to see. What are they like around each other? Are they just like the actual Flux Buddies, or are they different? Does Echo try to flirt with Landable? Is Landable still menacing around her? That'd be interesting to see. Heck, maybe like even an episode dedicated to seeing what Echo and Landable are doing. I mean, I saw somebody on Tumblr or something with an idea of a series of what Landable and Echo are doing, but that seems a little too difficult because they have to juggle a lot of series and stuff. But maybe just one episode seeing what they're doing could work. I think that could work, and that'd be really cool to see. Number 4 is learning more about Nanosound's background. Since one episode when they were in the Nether, and Kim talked about how she came from the Nether and she was being like held there by straw fingers or something. That triggered ourselves, and we thought, maybe it's another episode of plot, and then we hear this like, hold up a sec, hold up. There's plot in this episode, and what is this about Kim being in the Nether by straw fingers? Somebody write this down. At least that was what I was like. Well, actually, no, I was more like, well, over here, it'd be cute. Besides that, I think it'd be cool to learn a bit more about it, like why was she being held there? What did Strawfingers want with her? Why did Strawfingers give her chicken? Well, I guess that was kind of for she didn't starve to death. But why did Strawfingers want her alive? What's the backstory behind that? I think that'd be cool to see. Like where were they and stuff, and that, yeah, just a little bit more background on that. Just a little bit more, make things a little bit more clear for us. Number 3. So I just talked about how we want to learn a little bit more about Nana's background. Like, we know a little bit about it now, but we still want to learn, but I think we should learn a bit more Well, now for some more backgrounds, but this time, not Nanos, no. This time, Flux Duncans, Lulna, yeah. Like, we know a bit about Nano's background, and that's cool, but what about Lulna's? What's his background like? We know by now he's a clone, obviously. He's one of many clones, and I mean many clones. Like, oh my god, Duncan, how many clones do you have, for crying out loud? But like, how did he get into this world? I mean, he didn't know he was a clone until the Flux Buddies Magical Police episode, where they kind of met clone stuff, and Duncan's like, what's this? And so yeah, he didn't know he had clones until that moment. So how did he come into this world? Did he just spawn like any other person, or was he made in a machine like all the other clones that we saw in like Yoga Labs and Shadow of Israel and all those other series? So I think it started out in a Jeppa series or something. Then it went to, either it started out in the Jeppa series and then it went to Duncan's Castle, which was going on about the same time, which led to Flux Buddies, or it started at Duncan's Castle, because Duncan, I don't know, I didn't watch Duncan's Castle, sorry about that, but it actually started at Duncan's Castle and stuff. He started there and started building castle and stuff, then met Kim, then Flux Buddies basically, or yeah, I know there's another series besides that, but whatever, Flux Buddies. So I could either that, but like what happened before that? How did he? I'm kind of wondering how he entered the world, like, cause how he entered the world without having many clones, like what? I mean, I know the world of Minecraft is a big place. Just look at it, but still, like, how didn't he know he had clones? Just a question I thought I'd ask. Number 2. Alright, so you remember how I did a reaction of the Flux War, where the Flux Buddies were fighting against Het Films? Heck, I have the poster over there actually beside my bed. It's amazing and beautiful and stuff, and still magnificent until this day. That's where this comes in. A fight between the Flux Buddies and a fan name, the Blood Buddies. I feel like we can kind of get a better name than that, but whatever. Stick with Blood Buddies for now. But just imagine this, like a fight with Lulna and Nano versus Landable and Echo. Clones fighting clones. How does that not sound epic? Like, what would they do? What would happen? Would things explode? Well, obviously things are going to explode. This is Flux Buddies. Have we learned nothing so far? But like, what would happen? Will they destroy each other? Will they side up? Who will win? Good or bad? Oh man, I just think it'd be cool to see that, like a fight, clones versus clone. Well, technically it's clone and original versus clones. So yeah, but anyways, I just think that'd be really cool to see. Because like the Flux War was obviously awesome. I got the poster, I made a reaction video and everything, and just this would probably be like 1,000 times better. And finally, we get to number 1. You might have either thought this was coming or that I forgot about it. Well, I did not forget about it. It is still a question that everyone asks to this day. Kim and Duncan kind of push it aside a little, like you know, shedding a light on a few more questions and stuff. And like that's fine. A few more story arcs, fine. Well, fine. But eventually they'll have to get back to that question, and they'll have to give us an answer. And that question is none other than who is Master. Mr. Flux Buddies found Landable's base and stuff, like, well, his old base made of dirt, not the local butchery. That place is creepy, but not that his old base that's made of dirt. I don't think it's Sipsco dirt because it sucks. But yeah, at his old base, he said something in his notes about Master. We want to know who his master is. I mean, once you hear the word Master with Landables, like, click right there, like, who the heck is that? Who would want to work with Landable Hector? And then that's where theories come in, and that means that's where I come in. You're welcome. We want to know who is Master. So far, people have come up with a lot of theories and questions, wondering who it is. Is it Strawfingers? Is it Israfel? Is it Rithian? Is it another Duncan clone? There's a lot of possibilities, actually. There are so many people who it could. There are so many things it could be, and we don't even know what Master wants with all these clones. Like, is he trying to build an army and stuff? Is he trying? What is he trying to do with all these clones? I don't know. I just don't know. But hopefully they'll answer that. And sometime. Hopefully they'll answer that sometime. And that is all for this video. Leave a like if you did, and comment down below what you want to see in Flux Buddies 2.0. I would love to hear it. And yeah, I left a few things out, like a few honorable mentions. Would Echo end up being good or bad? Would like, I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.